Kylo Ren stared out at the distant horizon as the sharp waves crashed against the remnants of the old Death Star pieces that he stood upon. His mother, Leia, was gone. He had never had the chance to face her again after he had killed his father, Han. Deep inside, the walls he had built around himself to force his true self back slowly started to shatter. A presence flickered and the Force trembled. Kylo looked around, wiping spray out of his eyes. When he blinked, a figure appeared into view. A young man appeared in front of him, made from pure blue energy. The Force was strong with him, pulsing and drumming around him, filled with the light. "Who are you?" Kylo's hands clenched around his lightsaber. "Anakin Skywalker." Kylo knew the name well. It was the name of Darth Vader's old self, his weak self, the young man he had destroyed to become the powerful Sith he had always meant to be. "Grandfather." "Ben, stop allowing yourself to be used by the dark side." Anakin folded his hands across his chest, staring at his grandson with a serious expression. "Ben is dead." Kylo narrowed his eyes. Anakin shook his head. "Once, a long time ago, I said that about myself. I thought my old self was dead and buried long ago, but it wasn't. The truth was I was still there underneath all the darkness and hatred. Palpatine is using you to get what he wants. He sent you after Rey in hopes she would kill you and turn to the dark side, and you played right into his hands, just as I played into his years ago. No, I fought too long and too hard to be just like you, to have your power to finish what you started. That isn't the way. I was wrong, Ben. Luke reminded me of the man I was before the dark side consumed me, and he brought me to the light. He showed me true strength lies with compassion and standing firm against the dark side's temptation. Luke failed. He's weak. We are all weak, and we all must fail. A wise man once said that failure is the greatest teacher. Do not let Palpatine use you a moment longer, Ben. All of the Sith spirits live inside of him, and if you and Rey don't stop him, he will destroy the galaxy. Without the dark side, I won't be powerful enough to stop him, Kylo said. Anakin smiled at him. Together, you and Rey can both do it, and you are never alone. You both must defeat Palpatine, as I once did. Kill Palpatine and bring balance to the Force, as I once did. Truly finish what I started, Ben, what I should have done a long time ago. If you killed him once, how are we supposed to kill him now? With all the power of the Sith inside of him? Kylo's voice trailed off and he shook his head. You and Rey are not alone. I will be with you, and all the Jedi of the past will help you to make sure Palpatine and his spirit dies forever this time. Kylo swallowed and clenched his fists around his lightsaber. I don't know if I have the strength to do what I need to do. Yes, a different voice said. You do. Kylo looked up to see Luke, standing on the other side of Anakin. With determination in his heart, Kylo tightened his grip on his lightsaber and glanced out at the roaring waves. Taking a deep breath, he hurled it as far as he could and watched it sail off into the distance and crash into the water. How can I... Kylo, no, Ben, for he had truly become Ben Skywalker now, looked up to see an empty space where Anakin and Luke had been. The Force will be with you. Always, Anakin's voice whispered in his mind.